So here's our cell, the central business district of the human body. The glucose comes out of the gut and into the blood and goes on the M1 main highway straight to project manager. And then the project manager determines where that glucose goes. And the first place it will go is to the cell. So the glucose comes into the cell. When it gets into the cell, it goes through a 20-step pathway. This is the glycolytic pathway. It's a pathway that uses no oxygen, so it's your anaerobic pathway. I was referring to it a little bit yesterday, and that's when I said I'll go into detail today. That 20-step pathway delivers to us 2 units of energy. The end result of the 20-step pathway is a chemical form of glucose called pyruvate. Pyruvate is the chemical form of glucose. It gets fed into what's commonly called the powerhouse of the cell. It's the Krebs cycle, which is sitting in the mitochondria. And this is an 8-step pathway. And this pathway is an aerobic pathway, meaning this is the pathway that uses oxygen. And that pathway delivers 36 units of energy. What a difference. We've got 100 trillion cells in our body. And so we've got 1 trillion in our brain. How's your brain going to be when you've got enough oxygen going in to give you that sort of energy? That's why we have a break every hour. And that's why I encouraged everyone to go outside and breathe very deeply and get that oxygen in. Even run around the house 3 times. So that your brain cells are going to be delivering that sort of energy. Only so much glucose can be fed through those energy cycles. And so what the liver does now, it stores some as little molecules of glucose. And these little molecules of glucose are called glycogen. And glycogen is a name given to quick-release glucose stores. And that's how you had energy this morning to walk. So when you start walking up that hill and breathing deeply, the body's crying out for fuel. And God in His wisdom and mercy put these glycogen stores mostly in our muscle cells. And so when your body's crying out for fuel, it'll pluck the molecule through the energy cycle. Pluck the molecule of glucose through the energy cycle. What an amazing process.